there's nobody in the house, so I can fucking curse as much as I want. TERRA FORMARS episode 1 is a fucking piece of shit. It is! You can't defend it! Oh my god. I hate A Comet Got Killed. I think everybody's seen why I've hated it. It's got so many issues. And I think if the fanbase didn't defend it so much, I probably wouldn't hate it as bad. The fanbase is half the reason why I hate A Comet Got Killed. It's more so like the fanboys. But without them, my enjoyment would probably be like an 8, just because I love seeing how funny and bad it was. Here's what I'm trying to get at instead of ranting at A Comet Got Killed. A Comet Got Killed is bad. This made A Comet Got Killed look like a 6. I'm not gonna fucking joke around. This was bad. Like, holy shit. I watched this episode. I had a guest pass. I still had one remaining from a couple of days ago. And, like, what the fuck? It didn't even really look that good. And then, like, I went to, like, Kiss Anime and Love My Anime just to see how well it looked. And, no, that's just how TERRA FORMARS looks. It doesn't really look all that 1080p. So that's one thing. That's a resolution issue, and I feel as if, like, in Blu-rays that may be settled out. But you guys want me to go through my fucking notes? Because I'll fucking be glad to. First thing, I'm just going to go through these in order as I was watching the episode. First thing, that one little scene where it was, like, the main character, what's his name? Akira or something like that? Or Hizumaru. He was just, like, sitting on, like, a ground, and this girl walked up behind him. And I looked on the ground, and I was like, wait, what the fuck? Is that a floor or a sky? Because it looked like clouds, but it was like, what the fuck are clouds that low? But then I was like, okay, maybe he's sitting on a sky. I was like, that doesn't even make any fucking sense. The art, my fucking god. There's, like, wait, let me go in order, The animation, it's not bad, it's just average. That's what I'll say. Now, I don't think I have notes about this in here, but how could I possibly fucking mention that? How could I forget this? The censors. Oh my fucking god. I thought Tokyo Ghoul censors were bad. Dude, I was looking at the censors for this. It was like I was just looking at a black and white gradient. That was all it was. Like, at least Tokyo Ghoul, like, the censors, you could still see, like, the character, who exactly it was, like, a little bit of the screen. You couldn't see fucking shit, except, like, 5% of the screen. I'm not even joking. I full screened it. I put it in 1080p. The censors, my god. You couldn't see anything. Oh, my gosh. And from what I've heard, this was nothing. Like, the bear scene was absolutely nothing. At all. Oh my gosh, that's a bad sign. That is a really bad sign. But I'm not gonna judge the anime too much on that. I'm gonna judge who's got this? I think A1 Pictures has this. I'm not sure though. Or not A1 Pictures, but Aniplex. It may be Sentai Filmworks. I'm not fucking sure. Whoever's doing the censoring. My fucking god. Oh my gosh, the characters. You introduced a character to me. You introduced 2 of them to me. Within the first 5 minutes. Okay, I have no problem with that. But then you wanted me to feel bad 5 minutes later after a flashback that one of those characters died? The fuck should I care for? I didn't even know her for more than like 5 minutes. The flashback was no more than like maybe like a minute or 2. So it's like, how am I supposed to feel bad for somebody I just met? What the fuck? At least, like, and this is comparing it to A Comet Got Killed again. A Comet Got Killed. You remember how Shayla died? Shayla died with half an episode of a flashback. That's bad development. They didn't even give this chick 5 minutes. And then they wanted me to feel bad. They try to guilt trip me into it. You're fucking kidding me. I'm gonna read the manga. I'm just saying this right now, just cause, like, if the manga's this bad too, and people just can't see it, I've lost faith in all fucking humanity. Like, my god. I'll compliment it on this, though. When the dude when the bear bit off the dude's dick, I thought that was funny. Although it was dark. It was dark, and it was funny. So I'm assuming that the whole show's gonna take a darker approach than that. I'm fucking hoping. But, you know what? Actually, why would I want it to take a darker approach if it's all just gonna be fucking censored? So this chick named Yuriko that we were supposed to get attached to within 5 minutes, and then she dies in the next 5 minutes. She made a promise to Hizumaru or some shit like that. A lot of this episode was just fucking cluttered. The random ass hug, I'm not gonna judge the episode on that too much, but it was just kind of like, he just hugged him, like, he went downstairs, he kicked a dude in the mouth, then he was still kicking a dude in the mouth, and then, like, this one gigantic dude with fucking glasses, by the way, I'm calling these people dude, just because we don't get their names. We don't. They're nameless as of now. They just fucking hugged them, like, he just fucking hugs them for no reason. We're just like, the fuck, is there some type of connection here? And I was like, okay, whatever. The art style looks like, I don't know. A lot of, like, those flashback scenes, or, like, the scenes with the cockroaches, it looked, like, dead on like it was trying to be fucking Steins Gate. It really did. Did anybody else get Steins Gate vibes? You gotta at least tell me you did. I mean, like, damn. It looked so damn close to Steins Gate. But the thing was, like, this didn't look that high quality, and it didn't look that good. That's the other fucking problem. I'm probably just gonna name this video Rant, because that's all I've fucking done. How many notes do I still have left? Oh god, I was barely getting to the halfway point. Oh man. The characters and designs, oh my god. These character faces, I may just put one up on screen, just cause. Holy shit, these look bad. These don't look good at all. They're mediocre at best. If you like them, hey, I don't blame you. You can like them if you want. But they look bad in my opinion. They look really fucking bad. Alright, now comes to the plethora of questions to show you. This shit was clearly rushed. And from what I've heard, yeah, it was rushed. Some people are like, you're giving it too much shit. And then after that, I posted all my reasons, and they were like, oh shit, never mind. If this shit was not rushed, please answer me this. Why was what's his name? Hizumaru in the hospital. Where did the first battle take place? What is this city? What the fuck's the time period? We're gonna have to, like, shit, I can't even say it's like futuristic because, like, think about it. It's the shit that they were using was not that futuristic. This shit actually looked like modernized. And I'm not getting at the time period just to, like, pick at shit. I'm getting at it because you need to know the setting of an anime. It's like if someone gives you a story about, like, a fucking, shit, let's give an example. Like, a bear roaming through, like, or there's just, like, a random, bear, like a brown bear. And he just fucking walks past like, a bunch of fucking gardens and shit. But it turns out he's on, like, Jupiter, and there's no fucking oxygen. It's like, that shit doesn't make any sense. That's why you have to know the setting. And even for a reviewer, this is, like, essential. We have to know where the setting is. So, I mean, that's another problem, too. But anyways, finishing up these questions, why the fuck can Hizumaru even fight? Where did he even get his experience from? You think they spend the first episode developing people? I think they tried to with the girl and Hizumaru so far, but they really only gave those fuckers 5 minutes, and then Hizumaru just started ripping a fucking bear apart. Oh wait, was he ripping the bear apart? There were sensors everywhere, couldn't tell, shit. I didn't expect them to use the word dick so easily, and I don't know, it was funny, and I actually like that part, because it shows that, like, in terms of, how should I say this? In terms of, like, how casual the anime will act, this is perfect. This isn't like calling anybody that watches it casual, by the way. Casuality, what I'm just saying is just, like, how should I say this? How normal people converse, how fucking people this day and age would just say, like, dick easily. But I like how they're just going to just put language out like that. I actually do enjoy that. Sheila looks like this goes back to the character design, so I think I'm just gonna skip it. But a couple of these characters, I think one was Sheila, looked like one of the characters from earlier, just with different fucking color hair. They really did. Speaking of characters, who the fuck are these who the hell are these 3 characters they meet? Like, they give their names, like, extremely fucking fast. I had to go back in the episode, but I still don't fucking remember their names. There are, like, 3 characters in, like, the hospital on, like, the ground floor when they met up with Ava-san and that other guy that they were with. And it was just, like, they just introduced them, like, just fucking randomly. Are we gonna get a backstory on these people? Like, why the hell are these people here? What's their cause of wanting to go to Mars? Are they trying to save people, too? Or are they just going just for the fuck of it? Ava. Ava is really generic. And I think not necessarily that she's going to be a problem with this series, but I don't know. It's just like, Ava just being so goddamn dull. It's like this girl that I knew from like 6th grade that was always fucking depressed. And that's how the fuck Ava seems. And I just don't want a character like that in here, but I'm not going to judge that objectively. I mean, that's just like something that I noticed. I don't want it to be there, but I don't think technically, I won't knock off points for that, because I don't think that's something that's worth knocking off points. Now the cockroaches. The cockroach, the cockers. You know what they instantly reminded me of? I think anime only watchers will pretty much agree with me. These things look like titans. Not as in like body structure and shit like that, but I'm talking about in the sense that, how should I say this? In terms of how vicious or scary they look like jokes. Not as if, not like they're not powerful, but they look like jokes as in like, they're supposed to make me laugh more than I'm supposed to be fucking terrified of them, even though they kill people, they eat people, and shit like that. The thing is, like, the way they present them, it just doesn't work, I guess. I could see it working. I mean, like, hey, as long as they do it right, I'm fine with them, but they just look like a fucking joke. I don't know. Now, I have a question. They explained earlier in the episode that this guy was supposed to be going, Hizamara was supposed to be going to Mars in 2 years. That's when the expedition started. That's when it was going to start. How the hell did 2 years progress in less than half a fucking minute? We don't get anything between that? Why? If somebody's able to fight next episode without a fucking explanation, I'm gonna question. Because you purposely skipped over these 2 years. Whether that's in the manga or not, you don't skip over 2 years. You just don't. Because we have to figure out, is there anything that happens in those 2 years? Like, they did, like, little, like, portions of what happened in, like, those 2 years. But it wasn't, like, anything that told us anything. I'm not even sure if those were of the 2 years. I think that was just, like, going through training. But I will say this. The one thing the anime did do right, at least they fucking explained why the cockroaches were there. At least they did that, and it was like, they sent, like, algae and an animal that could reproduce, or an insect that could reproduce, and they chose a cockroach, and it worked. So I will say that, they at least explained how the hell the cockroaches got there, because if that shit wasn't explained, I'd be going fucking all off. I'm expecting a lot of shit to be explained next episode, because, whew, this episode was a fucking disaster. This is coming from somebody who did not watch the OVA, so I had no negative thoughts going into this. I just said, okay, I'm just gonna watch TERRA FORMARS. People told me it was good. I'm gonna watch it, and I had bad vibes going into this. I was just like, I have a feeling this shit's not gonna be good. People were telling me just don't watch TERRA FORMARS today. I was like, no, I'm hyped for this. I was like, you guys probably don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. I was like, you guys probably think it's shit when it's actually just really good. No, it was just shit. I need to get to ESP, and this video is going to take a while to render. I may just even, I can't split this up into 2 parts, but my god. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. But I want to say this, I really do hope this is not a sign of how this fall season is going to go, because, dude, this is the most hyped season of the year, and I don't want to see all this potential go to goddamn waste. I just really don't. And I think this is the first anime that's going to show it. If this is worse than Summer, which had a lot of fucking potential going into it, and somehow studios fuck up shit, then we have to rely on Sora no Method. We have to rely on Shigatsu. And I don't even think Nanatsu no Taizai is going to be that good. I really don't. I think it's going to get fucked up. And I'm just disappointed. That's what I can say. But I'll see you guys later. Deuces.